Hi, it's Dr. Katie. Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe for ongoing tips from myself about health and wellness. So today I'm going to be talking a bit about emergency preparedness. It may not seem like it's a topic that is relevant to health and wellness, but I think it really is. You know, we're living in a world where more and more we're seeing natural disasters, depending on the area of the world that you're in. And certainly with what's happened with coronavirus, the importance of being prepared has never been more important. You know, I don't know if you know this, but I am currently living in a remote Aboriginal community. So one of the things that I did when I first arrived was make sure that I had emergency preparedness supplies here, and it certainly has helped me when we went on lockdown for the initial coronavirus restrictions that we had, and there was an initial change in the supplies and things that were available. Having that emergency supply really helped. So if you don't already, I recommend having an emergency preparedness kit at home. They say to prepare for, they being a lot of the disaster relief organizations. When the very first emergency prepared kit I had was actually one from the Red Cross in America, and I had a 72-hour emergency kit. And I think that's really important. The first disaster that I ever experienced personally was in North Carolina as a teenager. I survived a hurricane, and we had no power or running water or access to much for about 2 weeks, and that was at that time that my mother actually became really focused on disaster preparedness. And since that time, I've always had a 72-hour kit. There's a lot of places on the internet, even if you just Google 72-hour kit, it will provide a list of things to have. So of course you would want to have 72 hours of water available for you. I think it's better to have more than that. I always include at least a week's supply of water in a 72-hour kit. That's enough for me and my dogs. And I have a 72-hour kit that is in a backpack that can be used for hiking, so that I can carry with me. I also have at least 72 hours worth of non-perishable foods, flashlight, any sort of eating utensils, something to make fire, something to keep warm. I have a raincoat in there. I have a tent and a sleeping bag and a hiking pillow. I also have a warm blanket. I have a small first aid kit. I'm trying to think what else I have. I have a pocket knife, which can be used for lots of different things. I have a headlamp and another little lamp. I'm trying to think of what else I have in there. There are great lists. I usually keep I think I have just one change of clothes in the emergency kit. And then there's things that I actually keep around the house that are out of my kit, I keep for my disaster preparedness, and that includes so I think I have about a month's supply of water under the house. I have a back supply of dog food. I have a jerry can of petrol for the car. It's just that's typical. I think it's a 10-liter can that I have. So I keep that around the house. And then I have also about a month's supply of non-perishable foods, which is here. Because I live remotely. But, you know, if you're just getting started on emergency preparedness, having a 72-hour kit, we'll put a link with this video for some of the the lists that I think are really, really good for making your 72-hour kit. I think that's a really, really good place to start. And I think it's something that everyone should have. And, you know, if being prepared is an important part of I guess, managing stress in the face of disasters. It's funny, I failed to mention toilet paper in this whole video. Toilet paper is something that I have, but it's not necessarily something that you have to have in a kit. You can use water, you can use other things. It's really, really funny, I thought, when people started to really buy up things at the grocery store because of coronavirus lockdown. One of the first things to go is toilet paper. And I was thinking throughout that whole time, toilet paper probably wouldn't have even been in my top 5 if I had to only choose 5 things. But of course, being able to put more than 5 things in my 72-hour kit, I definitely have toilet paper. So this is just kind of a beginning intro on disaster preparedness and the importance of having a 72-hour kit, and part of what I have in my kit. If you don't have a kit, now is the time to start. I think it's really handy having it in a backpack because that's portable. You know, check out the resources that we've included in this video. Okay, great. Thanks.